Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So back in the beer room, temperature's calmed down, much nicer. Can't stand this bloody hot weather anyway. So today we're going over to Portsmouth based Staggeringly Good for a beer that at the weekend I picked up from their tap room. So, and being a fan and a player of retro games, you'd need to look behind me, look over there, and you would see like 15 different games consoles, if not more actually. I'm a massive retro gamer. Had my own retro gaming website for 25 years. Not that I've done anything with it for the last 10, mind, but it's still there in name. So here we go. So obviously a Yoshi themed game with Peach there, and it's a Sloshi, peaches and cream, and obviously there's Yoshi with a princess on his back, Princess Peach. So it doesn't say anything about the beer on the can. What does it say? Contains real fruit. 6%. So we'll turn the can, turn it back round. With any craft beers these days, it's good to do that. Although don't spin, throttle it up and down, because otherwise it'll oh, that was a bit lively. Ooh. Look at that, proper thick pour to it. Here we go. Obviously a bright yellow with a tinge of yellow on the head. Yep, all about the peaches, and you can smell the vanilla, the creamy effect. Oh, that's nice. By Jove. Right, just pour the rest in there, because so really you want a pint glass for this, because just to get that all that thickness in one pour. Again, look at that. Looks the absolute bomb, that does. And smells and tastes it as well. Ooh. Absolute sublime peach. There's a nice thickness without it being too thick. There's the vanilla coming through, the creamy aspect. Look at that bloody head on that. Wow, it's lovely. It really is. So pleased that I picked this up when we went to the tap room at the weekend, Saturday. Had a great visit. There is a pub review out there. Please check the pub review out, and the beer haul video for the rest of the beers. They'll be getting reviewed at some stage on the channel. I am now at pretty much breach with beers. Not had this many beers on the beer wall for at least a year, maybe even longer. I've spent a good whack just recently topping the beer wall up, much to the delight of my diabetes nurse. Oh, you've got to have less carbohydrates. Beer is carbohydrates. But my levels are going down. So literally, I'm not far off what they are happy with. Which it dropped down quite quickly anyway. My sugar levels, as it were. And although I'm not entirely convinced, I believe everything they say to you. Yes, the levels were high in the first place. I get that, but I'm not entirely convinced that I believe everything they come out with. Money and that. There's more about diagnosing people because it brings pennies in. You do wonder. I certainly do. So yeah. What a lovely beer. Fruity, you know, all about the peach. If you love a peach beer and you want something that's thick, it's more of a fruit beer. I won't call it a sour. I would just call it basically a full-on fruit beer. It's the spot, you know. Like I say, I'm loving the theme. As someone who grown up with the SNES and the Nintendo 64, although that looks more like Nintendo 64. Well, actually, it looks like SNES graphics. But yeah, I absolutely love that sort of thing. Going back into gaming myself over the winter months, I may even reignite. I've got my theme park channel that I don't really do it with, and I may actually slap my bring out video game videos and all that, and start that again. You know, it's something I love doing, and you know, I see a lot of people out there doing video game stuff, and yeah, it's interesting. I've got more than enough games. I've got a silly amount of games. Silly. Didn't pay for them all, but there you go. Can't win them all. But yeah, that's something to look forward to on the channel. Or maybe not this channel, but you know, try and keep the channel separate. And see how that goes. But in any case, it's going down a treat. Would I drink this again? Absolutely. Yeah, absolute fruit fest of a beer. Certainly hitting the spot. Big, thick peach and cream, vanilla. So, yes, I will drink it again. Out of 5, for me, good 4.4 out of 5. Well played, staggeringly good. Another dinosaur themed brewery. Obviously, I live near the Nottingham based dinosaur brewery, i.e. Neon Raptor. And that is my review. Thank you for watching. I'm off to sleep. See you soon.